Well, good morning, everyone. 48 First Alert Meteorologist Eric Burke. Today's 48 First Alert weather day has ended, and we're not expecting any strong to severe storms for the rest of the day today. Should be quiet as we go through the rest of the afternoon, too. Maybe a few isolated showers from time to time, but for the most part, should turn out to be a great day now that all the heavy rainfall and the threat for large hail, damaging wind, and that's all behind us. So I'm going to go over to Circle Box. Nope. Playlist. Got to do the wipe. We're still learning back here. By the end of the week, we're going to get this down perfect. This morning had a tornado watch come out across the Tennessee Valley. That went through 5 a.m., did not include all of our counties. And then they replaced that tornado watch with the severe thunderstorm watch. That went all the way through noon, but that severe weather threat wrapped up right around 9 o'clock this morning. And that's it for any threat of severe weather. We go to the radar. You can see that on the right-hand side of your screen. And even the heavier rainfall now is basically moving toward the DeKalb County, Fort Payne area, along and east of I-59 towards Center, for example. You know, just tracking off to the northeast. Very little lightning right now, and that's mainly with the storms that are well off to our south. You just take kind of a closer look here. You go out to Galesville, you've got Center, Collinsville, Fort Payne, and that's some light to moderate rainfall. But for the most part, the real heavy stuff, that is over and done with. That will all continue to push off to the north and east, and will be dry for the most part through the afternoon, maybe an isolated shower or two. And here's future radar as we go through your afternoon. Cloud cover thinning out hour by hour. The drier air coming in behind that cold front. The wind will be out of the north and west. And here we are for your evening commute. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 60s. Northwest winds could gust maybe 15 to 20 miles per hour, but it's not going to be a terribly breezy day. We do have some windy days coming, though, as we go through the latter part of your work and school week. And then overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, going to have mostly clear skies, and that's going to allow our temperatures to really cool off. We're going to fall into the upper 30s to low 40s, so I don't think we'll quite see any frost developing. More maybe concerned about areas of fog, those areas that saw heavy rainfall, in particular some of the sheltered areas, the low-lying areas, the sheltered valleys, and that's where we could potentially see some of that fog developing as we go into your Tuesday morning commute. But pretty good looking day tomorrow, mostly sunny, becoming partly cloudy. We still warm up, and actually this model run is even warmer than what I was showing you this morning. Temperatures for highs tomorrow, upper 60s, low 70s. By Wednesday, we really see the cloud cover streaming in, maybe a few isolated showers, but I mentioned those winds. This will be a blustery day with just the general gradient wind, not related to any storms or anything. South-southwesterly, that wind will gust probably 30 to 40 miles per hour, likely have a wind advisory put out by the National Weather Service in Huntsville. So that's going to be a very warm day, potential record-breaking warmth. I've got a graphic for that coming up here in a couple minutes. Just trying to get through my show with my clicker here. There's Tuesday again, very comfortable day. It's April 1st, believe it or not. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s, low 70s. Here come the clouds as we go into Wednesday, that windy day, a couple isolated showers, and the humidity will really start to settle in. I'm sure you felt that yesterday. If your air conditioning has not been on yet, it's coming on probably by the end of this week, unless you really just could sweat it out. Now, we do have chances for strong to severe storms, not necessarily for us specifically in North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. It's mainly going to be for areas to our west and northwest. Now, this will be probably the Wednesday afternoon, kind of into the Thursday time frame. And I think what we're going to have is just a boundary that's kind of draped across the area. And it's going to be relatively stationary. And the more stationary it is, it just kind of keeps the showers and maybe some strong to severe storms to our west and northwest. And the problem with this is a lot of the places that saw active weather all the way up into Illinois, parts of the Ohio River Valley, places like Arkansas, Missouri that saw the bad storms last night. Well, they've got more bad storms coming, and I think the ones on Wednesday into Thursday might actually be more on the strong side compared to what they had last night. And a lot of places did see severe weather with numerous tornado warnings. Now we go into your Friday 7 a.m. might have temperatures even around 70 degrees, which is just crazy to wrap your head around considering our average high temperature is still just in the upper 60s. So there's a chance at isolated to scattered showers and storms as we go through your Friday afternoon and evening. Here are your high temperatures. So average high is now up to 70 degrees. April starts tomorrow, makes sense. But look at the mid 80s we have for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I told you I've got a graphic here near record warmth. So April 2nd, that is Wednesday, we are forecasting 85. The all-time record for Huntsville, I believe this was set on multiple occasions actually, but 1963 being the most recent, we hit 86. So we're in the vicinity of record warmth, and that can change if those winds get a little bit stronger. Thursday, forecasting 84. That record high 88, and then forecasting 85 for Friday, and that record is 89, set back in 1969. Let's go outside, check some temperatures. Our highs for the day, we probably hit that at 12:01 a.m. Temperatures are in the low to mid 60s at the moment. The dew point, it's still fairly muggy, but the more we see that wind shifting northwesterly, what we call a backing wind, when it goes from the southwest to the northwest and it pulls in that drier air, you'll start to feel the dew points really falling off. And we're already seeing a bit more of that westerly component to these breezy winds. Wind gusts through the afternoon about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Those will die down after sunset. The rest of your afternoon looks like this. Small chance of seeing another isolated shower, I'd say mainly over areas of northeast Alabama or at least east of I-65. 42 overnight tonight. Some of you might be in the upper 30s. I don't think this is going to be our frost or freeze scare. I think that's actually going to come as we go Sunday night into Monday of next week. Temperatures trending well below average. You get one of these late season April kind of cool downs. Some of you have been eager, ready to get out in the garden, do some planting, and then you get a cold night like this. But before we get to that colder air, look at your week. Beautiful day tomorrow, 71, partly cloudy, light winds for Tuesday, mid 80s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Our storm chances are much greater for areas to our west and northwest for Wednesday and Thursday. Just some scattered showers and storms to round out the week there on Friday. And then we go into the weekend and we've got another cold front coming in. That will be Saturday night into Sunday. And what that does is it knocks down our temperatures and ushers in that cooler air. And that's what's going to be hanging around as we start off next work week. But still, nothing wrong with low to mid 60s. We're not talking about 30s. We're not talking about winter precipitation. No April Fool's joke here. We've got mid 80s coming, so I hope that AC is ready. Again, short and sweet for your weather extra. Meteorologist Chelsea Aaron, and we were tracking those storms she was here 11 p.m. After her shift. I got in at midnight, and we had Facebook Live going, tracking all those storms for you. Thankfully, most things cooperating. And we had some hail reports. We had a lot of lightning, most lightning we've seen this morning, probably dating back to the summer of last year. And we had some gusty winds, even up in Middle Tennessee, but those storms kind of dying down the farther east they made it, and still watching out for some flooding potential as we go through the afternoon, but most of the rainfall now starting to move out. So should be quiet for the rest of the afternoon, a little cool overnight, but nice day coming for Tuesday, and we've got some real warmth as we go through the rest of next week. So that's it for Weather Extra. I'm meteorologist Eric Burke. Again, have a great Monday and a great week, and we hope to see you tomorrow at 10:30.